out to pray today, but no one's listening anymore. Do I need to fade away or stay here laying down on the floor? I want to know if you be the shoulder that I need. I want to go, so take me to Neverland. Can you help me find a way? Where is the God that I need? Can I get some help today? Lord, help me with the blood that I bleed. I want to know if you be the shoulder that I need. I want to go, so take me to Neverland. Anxiety taking over me, I can't be the only one left. No, society breaking up on me, I just wanna be felt and taken and never left.
Chad, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Hope you guys are having a fan-freaking-tastic Monday. It is a start of a brand new week, and we're collecting data. I'm really keen to actually collect all the data by the end of this week, so we're gonna have a couple of these sessions. Hence why we're having one on the Monday, which we don't normally do. But I want to get my ducks in a row, so come Jan, we hit the ground running. Rooks, how's it going? Jix, Yuan, hello. Hope you guys are having a fantastic one. Just let me know if the audio levels are good, if you can hear me clearly. Mic is on. And if you can see me clearly and all that jazz. Yeah, and then I think just for the guys who are going to be joining us for the first time, just to run through what we're doing. So, backtesting NAS, open range break strat, and my interpretation of that, call it the Power Ranger. And what we're going to be doing is going to be backtesting, I think from May, if I am not mistaken. Audio and video good. Laka. Yeah, we're going to be back testing from May. So let me show you guys my screen here. Shoba. So this is the results we have so far. We have from December, January, February, March, April. And now we're going to continue from May. All of this together, because I started back testing in reverse order from November up before I went further back forward. All the data we have now is roughly about 7 months. And if you had followed the rules as we have aligned them as so, go ahead and screenshot that. Actually, are these rules still valid? Need to mark the 15 run, yes. Wait for 5 minute count. Wait for a retest of high low. Enter 5 pips. 40 pip stop. 1.5 R. That's changed to 3 are our target. So 60 pip to 120 pip. Can execute within the range if range is greater than 100 pips. Yeah, so that's the rules. Here are the results. So you would have had 53R at the end of the data we have so far. At the 3R, 35 at the 1.5. So you can see how the 3R tends to be a lot better than the 1.5 hour. However, this 2.5 and the 3R keep shifting back and forth. So if you look at, for example, April 11-14 was pretty close. But then you have March 1 to 2, pretty close. Here, February, you would have gotten 2R in Feb versus a -3 on the 3R. So there are certain situations, same here. December, you would have gotten 3.5 versus 2. So there are certain situations where the 2.5R is superior to the 3. But we have an incomplete data set. So we're going to complete that data set, and we'll see in the context of a year, how does that look? I also want to back test last year's November. Because if we just go back here quick, this November accounted for 25 of the 53R this November accounted for. So November was a blowout month for the Strat. However, this November is also when the elections happened in the US. So I don't know if this is like a November thing, is this a random anomaly, or is this backed by the fundamentals that we had happening this month. So I also want to do last year November as well, which is a more stable month, and see how the data compares with that. Let's just make sure this is nice and centered, eh? Can I hide? I feel like there's so much wasted screen here. One sec, Chad. Zoom in a little bit for you guys so it looks a little bit better. Now lose a little bit there. One sec. Just want to make sure the viewing experience is as positive as possible. Okay, alright, let's go with that. That looks a little bit better. Okay, cool. So we're starting off 1st of May, which was a Wednesday. I will go through the rules as we start entering trades. 1st of May is after daylight saving switch, so 3:30 would have been when the market would have opened. So we take the 3:30, to the 3:30, 3:35, and 3:40 candles, because that is the first 15-minute range. No, man, wrong thing. Box. I need a box. I need a box. There. So that little rangey there. Expand that out. And then 6 o'clock would have been our cutoff. So you can see here, would have taken a knock on this one because we got that 5-minute candle that broke out the range here, closed below. Next candle retested and rejected, which would have been our confirmation. We would have gone about 5 pips below that, 40 pips stop, and I think would have met our maker there. So yeah, just got sucked into the trade, and it would have gone the other way, which is fine. It ranged anyway, so either which way, if we had wanted to take the buy or whatever, it wouldn't have worked out for the rule set we have here. So that was a nice little ranging day. which does happen from time to time. It looks like the move actually happened. I'm going to take a wild guess and say this must have been an FOMC or something. Because price action being that slow and then suddenly come just off from 8 and then 8:30. This must have been like a FOMC or some kind of late night announcement. Hence why the market was so flat there. Which is fine. Market then ranged like a mofo till the next New York. Okay, let's see there. I am going to go back. I should go back and look at that data. Like on days when we do have FOMC, on days when we do have NFP, on days when we do have CPI, how does that affect things? So I think I should go back and actually look at that data. And we might see, like, listen, on high impact news days, avoid this like the pair. Or actually, no, high impact news days don't significantly enough impact things, you can attempt it. Okay. Broke, that one retested. It closed bullish, but closed bullish below the actual range. So I would have attempted that there. Next candle closed below the range as well, so that wouldn't have invalidated our setup. And we would have taken a hit there. Well, actually, how far would this have gone? No, this would have been a break even. 1.5 was hit there before it reversed. Alright, y'all. 1.5 would have been hit. 2R. Oh, 2R would have been hit as well. Nice. I think that's where she ends. Yeah, that's where she ends. Okay. So if you're going for the 3R there or the 2.5, would have gone break. We would have hit break even on that trade. Which, hey, a not losing money is still a good day in the markets. Because most people lose money. That high, that low. Okay. I got to be precise because this one's close. This high, y'all. Okay, that's right where I wanted. That candle missed it. This candle broke in. This candle broke out but closed back in. Okay. What time was this? 5 o'clock. Would have still been valid. Broke out, retested. Did we get 5 pips from this candle? This might have been. I'm going to count it just because I want the results of this to be slightly worse. Like when you're backtesting, you don't want absolute perfect conditions and like, oh, I would have avoided that trade because of reasons. Like if you would have taken it and spread or something might have tagged you in, just count it for your own sake. You want your backtesting. If your backtesting data is worse than your real life data, then you're in for a good time. If it's significantly better, even if you're still profitable, you're still gonna feel like you're missing something. So that I think would have been unlucky. Probably on spread would have been tagged into that one, and that one would not have worked out. I'd rather things look worse than they actually are than look better than they actually are. Because trading can be a cruel mistress like that. Okay, broke out, broke back in, broke out, broke back in, broke out, broke back in, range, hit 6 o'clock, nothing happened. Chad, I am tired. I have not been sleeping well the last few days, so I am running on fumes, if I'm being honest with you. But already went to gym this afternoon, did some cardio. Just so that tonight I can like try and get home earlier, get some sleep. Okay, that broke out. That broke and closed outside that range. Would have attempted 5 pips there. Immediately broke back in. Would have validated it. This one broke out. This one retested. We would have attempted again. Wouldn't have gotten tagged in. So we're fine there. Got 330 there. Ed, why are you not using bar replay? Giddy, because we did the bar replay in previous backtesting sessions. So I'm happy with the execution of the strat. So now I'm no longer backtesting execution. I'm backtesting just like if the strat is executed, I don't want to say perfectly, but if it's executed realistically with the criteria we used earlier, what would the results be RR-wise? So the reason I'm doing it this way is because we've already tested execution 1, and using bar replay takes forever. And I'm keen to get this out the road because I don't have many hours in a day to do full backtesting. I want to get a year's worth of data. But that's what we did for the first, I want to say 3 or 4 of these sessions. Bar replay, letting it play out. So I'm happy with how we execute it. It's not too complicated, so I do feel that even though here I can see where data is, it's very clear to see like, oh, this would have been a valid entry, or this wouldn't have been a valid entry. I'm going mechanical on the entry. So there's very little discretion about it. So I'm happy to cheat a little bit by being able to see how the data plays out. For example, on here, first candle, the range is correct, eh? Yeah. First candle broke out. We never got the retest. No, never got the retest. Wouldn't have entered there. So let me know if that answers that question. In a perfect world, bar replay for the entire data set would be the most ideal. But it does not. The level of honesty you get with this strat for that methodology doesn't justify the time it takes to get it done. For a different strat that's a little bit more up to discretion, where you could either go long, or you can go short, or you can enter from here, or you could enter from there. With those kind of strats, now bar replay the whole thing. But with something at this level of mechanical execution, I don't think it's necessary once you've established the rules for execution. But that's just my personal take here. Do we have 100 pips? No. So I think, let's see here. That broke out, that retested. I would have wanted to go long here. Yep. I think we would have probably hit a stop on this one. Yeah, hit a stop there. We'll go back and watch the pause stream. Shot, dude, shot. They all up there. They all up there. There's some good ones. But yeah, I run through the rules of the strat in the beginning of this one also. If you want to just go back, screenshot the rules we have written down. But if you're not too familiar with the strat, let me explain as I go along here. So what we're doing, the first 15 minutes of New York Open. So I'm on the 5-minute charts, the first 3 candles. That's the range we're playing. I'm looking for a break, retest, and continuation. So you can see here we've got a break. There wasn't. Now I want the retest to be, as this kind of goes back into the range, it closes outside of it. This one closed in the range, so I'm leaving it, which would have saved us because we went right back down. And then here, we got the break, close back in, another break. I would have waited for a retest break of this candle, which we got there. See how it touched into the zone, closed away from it. I want to take 5 pips away from that, which is about there. 40 pip stop. And we're marking out targets. So it's 1.5 is target 1, 2 target 2, 2.5, and then 3 is ultimate target. And what we're trying to see is which RR target seems to work best. I think that would have just missed the stop. I think it eventually hits, y'all. So it eventually hits, and I don't think we would have gotten 1.5 R, which is our break-even point. No, 1 R. You would have gotten 1 R on that, but I think that would have been a little stopperino for us, which I'll mark like that so I don't lose track when I go back to count these. The nice thing about the 2R and up is you don't need this to be a high winning strat. I think when we last calculated it, the 3R only had a 54% or something like that strike rate. But even with the 54% strike rate, with the RR, it is working like gangbusters. Lyndon, sup brother? Hope you're doing a nice one. We need that dono button for the next stream. I just need the watch hours, guys. Like, if you guys have like 2 phones, watch it on both. I think I'm at over 1,000 watch hours. I need 4,000. Once that's done, we are in business. Actually, I think for the donos and stuff, you only need 3,000. I think for full monetization, you need 4,000. So we're over 33% of the way there. Isn't 40 on FX replay? It's 4,000, which is random. Like you said, this little news candle here. So this is 129 ticks, but it's showing the little thingy as 12,000 as opposed to 120 something. I don't know. It's weird in FX replay, my guy. It confused the shit out of me too. We're gonna get Eddie. I think last I checked, we were like almost at 1,100, 1,100 subs. So we're slowly growing here, boys. Slowly growing here. And I'll admit, I've been digging it. Did we? Ah, you bastard. Just ticked in. Broke out. That one retested. This was at 5 minutes before the cutoff. Now, see, this is... Now, when I say the strat is mostly mechanical, there are some discretionary points here. So this would have definitely been our entry candle. Because here we broke, closed back in. Broke out, didn't retest until this candle, which closed deeply back in. This one broke out, didn't retest. This closed back in the range. Next candle closed within the range. Broke out this one. Retested, closed outside of the range. But this is 5 minutes before our cutoff. But 5 minutes before the cutoff is not the cutoff, I suppose. So, if we are going to be really strict with how things are, but I think this one might cut it close. I would have just made that. Okay. 1.5, which is our break-even point. Mark that. 2R is over there. Jake's making me doubt myself now, eh? You are making me... Wait, let me reverse back. You're making me doubt myself. I remember FX replay being weird, but I'm like, if FX replay weird, or am I the one being weird now? Yeah, no, 40 ticks, 4,000, whatever that number is. It's also why I hate going to a new chart feed also. 2.5. What I've also, through back testing, a little bit of forward testing, I've also learned that I'm comfortable holding these trades overnight also. I'm very comfortable holding these trades overnight. It's either... Once you get to 1.5R, it's either break even or stop loss. Not stop loss, break even or TP. That's the one. Because this one we would have entered on the Tuesday. TP would have been hit almost 24 hours later with news there, which is quite cool. And Nas target still 62? Oh no, for this is the max target's 120. So 60 pip target, 60 to 120, depending if you want a 1.5R or a 3R. Time to start over, Jex. I would cry. I not even tears. I'd cry blood. I would literally shed blood from my eyes. I think there was one session where I had to do that because I had the time all wrong. I can't remember which session it was. It's probably still up. I haven't deleted anything. So for the entire session, instead of having it on GMT +2, I had it on straight GMT. So I was using the wrong candles. And I was like, I kept looking like, why was the volume so low this month? And why was it like randomly so high so late in the session? What's going on? Gandhi, your boy's in the wrong thing. And like here I am on stream. I'm trying not to rage, but I was like, yo, I am close to stripping my mur. Okay, we're gonna entry confirmation right here. This would have been a cool day where we just hit TP and we're entering again like an hour later. And then like, boys, we buy and then we buy again. Be like all these furus. And now it would have been a more straightforward, easy win by 7:30 that night. And now May was looking like a dismal month until you get these two back-to-back wins, 3R wise, and you're like, actually, it worked out. Is it just me or is NCS just playing bangers lately? Hey, this is my kind of music. I dig this sort of thing. Guys, what the hell happened on Friday with Friday Forgotten Bangers? Like, I was only half paying attention because I had like other stuff to do. I was in and out. But every time I came in, I'm like, okay, what's the next song? It was just lame. The heck were you guys on about back then? Okay, wait. Let's be precise with this candle. Nope, that is precise, guy. Okay, so we got this touch. So that would have been our entry confirmation. We wouldn't have been tagged in yet. We'd have missed this massive little drawdown, but this would have been a double confirmation because we closed again above the range. 5-ish pips above there. And let's see if this bad boy makes it. Okay. Would we have hit 1.5R? No, so that would have been a loss. Don't remind us, Ed. Yo, guy. That was dismal. That was dismal. Wouldn't have gotten tagged in there. And wouldn't have gotten tagged in here. And then we paused 6 o'clock. Okay. Did someone actually win? Like, did we give an account at the end of all that bullshit? Okay, I didn't watch the end. Oh, was there like a surprise banger that I didn't hear that just wiped the floor with everyone else? Because from the ones I heard, sheesh, it was rough pickings. Okay, broke out, broke in, broke out, retested, retested, retested. Oh, another thing I've seen actually is, so this is our confirmation candle. We can enter 5 pips above there. If the next candle also gives you a confirmation, I think I'm thinking adding the rule where you move it to the nearest candle that gives a confirmation. Because on last week sometime, I think maybe Wednesday, I kept it at the original one, missed out on the 3R I was aiming for, but if I had moved it to the next candle, I would have gotten that 3R. I think it's happened another 1 or 2 times during this backtesting. Okay, that is very close to hitting full TP there, so let's just be precise with where would we have entered exactly. You see, that's exactly what I mean. This, as I'm talking about, this is exactly what I mean. If you had done the entry there on that first confirmation candle, TP wouldn't have been hit on the 3R. But if you do it on this next candle, I think you might maybe just make it. So is that just at the top of this candle? Just at the top of this candle, okay. Ah, damn it. And do we hit? Do we hit? What did I just do? No, I need you up here. Hey. Up. There we go. Do we make it? Do we make it? Do we make it? Just shy, Chad. Oh, how unlucky is that? Okay, 2.5 is over there. $3R takes a BE after being at. Where did it stop exactly? 2.8, 2.9, 2.9ish, 2.91. But we'll count it as a BE. Like I said, I want the backtesting data to be slightly worse than, because if I wasn't watching this, what time is this? 5:30. That far, stops at break even already. I wouldn't have been monitoring it. And if we're that close, I wouldn't have been like, oh, let me panic exit. I would have been like, no, let me leave it. And then I would have cried a little bit, because this thing doesn't actually stop you out. It still continues up afterwards. But name of the game. Sure, suddenly starving. Okay, that would have confirmed. We would have entered, and I think this would probably have been a stop. Yeah, we would have got stopped out there, but beforehand, would we have gone? Yeah, would have been able to go break even on that full target. Laka. What's also something I could check out. So going break even at 1.5R is just because that's the first target. It's also 50% of the move for the 3R, so it just makes sense. But you could actually look at the stats and be like, listen, once we pass 1R, does it ever tend to tap break even and still run? Is it worth waiting that long? Can you go break even a little bit sooner and avoid some losses? That might be something to look at. Broke up test, yes. 5 pips there, roughly. Oh, just miss again. Eventually get there, we eventually get there, but let's give this an honest shot here. 5 pips from this candle. It's closer to just right there. Nope. Just missed it. I'm not gonna lie. If when this trade entered at like 4, missed it at like 8. If I checked, because I would have probably checked around 7ish and be like, oh, okay, we came close, coming back, it's fine. If I checked the next day, like here around 8, and we're chilling here after missing it by that much, I'd be stressing my balls off. And when this eventually hit, during New York of next day, hilarious. Okay. 330 there. And I'm not gonna lie, would be nervous to enter it again when the current existing trade hasn't tapped in yet. Broke out there, didn't retest. Retested there. Oh wait, when's this? No, that's way later. Okay. Okay, so you wouldn't have actually entered again. Point remains, however. Okay, almost at the end of May. So far, so good. There. Yeah. No, one more. That one. Biggest range, still shy. Broke out, broke in. Broken. 6 o'clock, cut off. Next. I feel like having something epic for dinner. Any suggestions? Maybe steak. I feel like something epic. Somewhere I'm like fed. Maybe like a steak and chips vibes. That does sound lovely right now, actually. Okay, wait. Let's be precise here. Oh, that just closed in. That would be annoying. And does this one retest? I think we just come up shy, eh? Yeah, we just come up shy with that one. Because I would have zoomed in with it being that close. Would I have zoomed in though, looking at it like this? That looks like a retest. Because this could easily just be like chart, like broker differences. That is minuscule. What is that? It's not even a pip. It's 0.15 of a pip now. I would have taken that. The correct call was not to take it, because this does not work out, I don't think. Is there someone at the... Okay, one second, Chad. Someone at the door. I'm hearing banging. Yo, Chad. The number of people who come to our office asking for directions to somewhere else is actually ridiculous. Okay, that would have been a young little stopperino. And I think 30th May. Does May have 30 days or 31 days? I think 30, right? This would have been the last day. And there to there. Now, how large is this range? Looks like a big one. Nope, not quite. Let's be exact there. No retest. Retest happened only there, and that's off the cutoff. So leaving it alone. And do we have a 31st? We do indeed have a 31st of May. And here, 1, 2, 3 broke out. I don't think that got a retest. No, would have been straight traffic out. Okay, solid. And then, okay, that's May done. Now let's have a look, see, and see how this worked out. So we had, I need to write this down because I will forget. Because your boys, why do I feel like? No, that's right. Your boy's short-term memory is not the greatest. So this is for May. Wednesday 29 was a loss, and we were going long. And then we have Friday 24, which is a win after going long. And this is 23 Thursday. 23. It is a 1.5 R win after going short. This is, yeah, just shy. That would have broke my heart a little bit. 21 May, a 2.5 R win, long. 16 May, loss, I think. Yeah. And that was long. And then we have 15 win long. And then we got 14 win long. I think everything else was a loss, eh? 10th, we had a loss after going short. 9, loss, long. And then we have the 3rd, which is a loss going short. Didn't miss one, eh? What's the last one? 9th? Because that one was quite small, yeah. Second was a, I think, 2R. 2R win short. And then on the 1st is a loss going short. God, let's populate the data. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 trades to populate. 10, 11, 12, and 13 for... Okay. You need to move up to here. And then we populate from here. 1 May. Yeah, 1 May. Which was Wednesday. We went short, and that was a lossaroo. Okay, then we got 2nd of May. Yeah, which was the Thursday. Which is also short. And that was a 2R win. So I need you. A win for these two, a loss for these two. No, not loss. What's this thing called? Break even. Break even, which is still a good day. 3 May would have been the Friday, and that was short, and that was a lossaroo. And then we have nothing until the 9th. That's also a Thursday, so nearly a week without an entry. And that was a loss. Now, I see, going long. I will admit, stuff like that this kind of trading weeks in the early days are going to mentally affect me. Because you imagine here, like you start May, okay, cool, take a loss. Let's say you're going for the 3R, take a break even, take a loss. Friday, no entry. Monday, no entry. Tuesday, no entry. Wednesday, no entry. Finally, Thursday, you enter, take a loss. Like, that's gonna fucking suck. That has got to fucking suck a little bit. But welcome to trading. No, that's a loss, and you went short. Like, look at that. Look at that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, back testing is vital when testing a strat. Because this is now 2 weeks. Now imagine for 2 weeks you've been trading this strat. You're like, oh, I discovered this new exciting strat. 2 weeks later, it's not working. You're down 1, 2, 3, 4% plus commissions. So let's say 4.3, 4.4% down. You would be thinking this strat is absolute horseshit. Only, let's see, 14 May. Tuesday. Only for in week 3 to be met with your first full little win. So I went from like 4.4 down to like 1 point something down. One little win erased almost all those losses. No. This would have been the Wednesday. And then 4:15, that was a loss, that was a win. 15 was a win, and you went long. And then suddenly, very next day also, and now you're back in profits. And you're like, oh, maybe this strat ain't so bad after all. Imagine if I just quit taking it. And then just as you start to get comfortable, market's like, psych! Here's a loss for your trouble. But that's the thing with trading. It's a probability game. You have to play the long game in trading. If you play the short game, you try a strat out for a week or for a month, for 10 trades, 20 trades, you are gonna get caught out by fluctuations, and it's going to make an otherwise great strategy look like it doesn't work. When it's like, it's not gonna work all the time because the market is literally people buying and selling in real time. And people buy and sell for a plethora of reasons. And even though more often than not human behavior doesn't change too much, which is why we have correlations in the market and we can predict certain things based on certain things in the market, because in the long term human behavior doesn't change too much. In the short term, however, human behavior can change a lot. Someone set off a bomb somewhere, some president tweeted something weird, and that in the short term can be like, oh, for the next 3 weeks the market's going to behave like this, and for the next whatever the market's going to behave like that. But when those things aren't in play in the long term, then these types of strats work out. But you have to stick around long enough to have that happen. 2.5R, right, y'all? Then 1.5R. 21, 23, 24, 24, straight win. I went long. Yes, and then the last one was on the 29th. And the 29th was a Wednesday, and we went long, and we lost that one. Laka. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, did I count this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins. So that is 6 to 6. Yeah, 6 to 6. No. So that's 3R up. Not bad. 6 to... Same number of wins, eh? No, can't be. There was 23rd. Oh, no, I stuffed this up. It should be 5. 23rd here. I knew I was doing something weird. That should be break even. Right? Yes. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins. 6 to 5. There we go. And then we have still 6 losses. 1, 2, 3, 4 wins. So 4 wins to 6 losses. And then 1, 2, 3 wins to 6 losses. So 3, 2, 6. Alrighty, Chad. So still a profitable month. 3R up on the 3R strat. I would say that 2.5 guy. At 2.5 is a workhorse. A young little... Something doesn't make sense here. Why are these even? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins to 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, because you got a break even there. That's why those are even. Okay, lekker. This was 3 wins to 6 losses. Take it to the monthly total. We need another 6 on 28. That is 30. Why can't I math now? Chad, I am not the smartest human being. I feel like I was so much smarter when I was younger. Plus 6, eh? 34. I don't know why I doubted myself. I feel like I was so much smarter when I was younger. I feel like my brain is hazy as of late. And this was 3 wins, eh? Yeah, 3 wins, which takes us to 30. Okay. How many wins was here now? 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. So all of these are 34 losses. Plus 4 wins here is 35. 34 plus 5 wins here is 40. Plus an additional 6 here is 48. And this is 34. Bob's your uncle. There we go. Updated stats. So I see that 2.5 is keeping mostly up. It's 2.5% out. But here you have 35 wins to 34 losses. So it's about a 50-ish% win rate. Whereas here you have 30 to 34. So this is actually a 40-70% win rate. Which matters not because it's still the more profitable of the two. But in terms of your psychology, I think having a equal number of wins and losses might help the brain a little bit more with your psychology and holding trades and believing in the strat. If you feel like, no, every now and again you pick up a win. Because again, a lot of this, nearly half of this is skewed towards just November. If we look here, it's everywhere else. 2R, you got mostly losses here. Losses and break-evens here. Again, still profitable, but you had 1, 2, 3 wins to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses and 1, 2, 3 break-evens. It feels a little bit thin. It feels a little skewed towards this isn't doing very well. Until eventually you get months like April where you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins to 1, 2, 3, 4 losses. And eventually it adds up. So I think the 2.5R might be better psychologically for that reason. Because you feel like you're winning a little bit more. But yeah, Chad, there we got another month done. This is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 full months worth of data in the bag. So we're nearing that magical 12 full years worth. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a sesh there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I might maybe do one of these two again tomorrow. No promises. I'll have to see how the day goes. Definitely gonna do it Wednesday and Thursday, most likely. Chris's TUT calls are gonna be Wednesday, Thursday at 12:30, I think. So I'll probably do these around a similar time, like 2 vibes. Maybe closer to 3, depending. When's New York start? 3:30? No, 4. New York starts at 4. So probably like 3. And then we can stop when the New York stream starts. Somewhere around there. But yeah, chat. I hope you guys had a fan-freaking-tastic one. Thank you for tuning in. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm keen to see what the Power Ranger does later today. Because I'm trading. I'm still in the Vault Funder account. But I have a feeling next year I'll be asked to chalk that account. So I want to try and pass it, get a payout before I'm asked to chalk it. So yeah, hope you guys are having a fan-freaking-tastic one, and I will see you guys later in the week. Cheers for now. Wait. Now I'm going. Bye.
You can say that I'm lost. feel it? Can you feel it? The rush. The rush. Talking to me with your eyes, I get a hint of the perfume that I like. Wear it like a disguise, I come around with the perfect alibi. Midnight, pouring my heart out like it's water. Tick-tock, you know this night ain't getting younger. Feels like chasing a star up and down in the sky. I can't get enough of sweet, sweet loving like we're just a couple babies, please. I'm glued to you, honey, like leave me, and I'll be sticking to you. I'm glued to you, honey. I'm glued to you, honey. Hey. Ooh, ah, ooh, I'm glued to you, honey, like ooh, ah, ooh, I'm glued to you, honey, like. I'm walking around with a smile. You got me feeling like curfew after 9. Yeah. You're tearing it up with your style. You got me living a brand new kind of life. At midnight, pouring my heart out like it's water. Tick-tock, you know this night ain't getting younger. Feels like chasing a star up and down in the sky.